Nice chain, red bone mains, chain swing like pretty things. Kick a bitch, call me Luke Kane. Dumb bitch, give me dumb brain, y'all. Wrist wet like rain. Nike swoosh, white coat.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Melo here, and today I'm coming at y'all with a brand new build video. So today, a lot of you guys have been asking me for what the best center build is now, because the game has switched, the meta has switched. It is not about having a big center anymore, it is about having one that can do everything. And this build that I'm about to show you can literally do everything. So let's get into the video, man. Before anything starts off, can you please drop a like on the video and maybe hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. It really helps me out when you guys like the video, because what you guys don't know is it helps me get unrecommended, helps more people watch the video. And like when you search up best center build, it puts me more on the top. So yeah, leave a like on the video and let's get into the build. Alright, so we're gonna launch up the My Player Builder here, and for position we're gonna go with center. Now the way that you can make this build is there's ways that you can make it a small forward and a power forward, but when you make it a center, you get like 6 or more badges, like more badge slots than the other positions would. So that's why the center is the best position for this build. So now, you guys are asking, what is the pie chart? What is this build? What can it do? And we're gonna go with the pie chart that is finishing and defense and rebounding. So we are going to be a paint beast. Now for the physicals, we're going to have to go with the one with the most speed, and that is going to be the one with 66 speed. Trust me, it goes up higher. You guys are going to be so fast. With your Gatorade boost, I'm pretty sure you can get up to 83 speed when the build's maxed out. So an 83 speed center, that's nuts. You can go back and forth the court so fast. I mean, like, it's crazy. This is like my my 2K19 rebounding rim protector build. This is what it reminds me of. So yeah, let's click on this. That is what we're gonna do for the physicals. Now before I forget to tell you guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best badges to use for this build, because you get 19 finishing, you get 7 shooting, and then you also get 24 defense rebounding badges. And if you're playing center, you kind of need to know what are the best badges for this build. So I'm gonna show you guys, but let's get into the attributes here. So we're gonna max out our close shot, and we're gonna max out our driving layup. So we're pretty much just gonna max everything here on the finishing, except for our post hook. We're gonna put it to 55, because as you can see, that is the threshold from 18 to 19. And then now we're gonna go to mid-range shot. Mid-range, 3-point max, free throw max. Post fade is also gonna be max. So we can have our 7 shooting. You see the post fade, that 1 up gets me 7 shooting badges. Now for playmaking, we're just gonna leave it as it is. We don't need playmaking. We don't want playmaking badges, especially in a build like this. You're a center. Play like a center. You don't need no playmaking badges. Come on. So now for our interior defense, we're gonna max that out. Perimeter, we're not touching. You don't need to have perimeter defense in this game if you are a center. That is kind of a useless attribute to upgrade, especially when you have all these other ones. So lateral quickness, we're gonna want to max that, because just in case you have to hedge for like a screen on a pick and roll, you need that lateral quickness to go back and forth. It's not going to be 54. All these attributes are they're fake as of right now, because of how the build is going to keep going. So for our steal is going to get put up to a 42, and then our block, defense, and offensive rebounding are going to be maxed. So as you guys can see, attribute upgrades remaining, we got 0 remaining, 19, 7, 1, and 24. Now, this is where you guys need to pay attention. The body shape does not matter. I did not put compact. I put defined. And then, so for height. Your height is a huge part about this build, because I know you guys are going to probably say, like, no way, this build's way too small. But I'm telling you guys, there is not one time, I've used this build for over 2 weeks. It has not been one time where I've been snagged on, gotten through a box out. Like I've never been screwed up by another center once. Like this, like no other center has played better than me. It's the height does not matter at all. It doesn't change how you go against other centers, is what I'm trying to get at. So for height, we're gonna go with 6'9". Now, you might be asking, 6'9", are you crazy? Like, literally, you're a center. Why are you being 6'9"? Look at your speed. Look at your vertical. Look at your acceleration. Trust me. I'm telling you, if you want this build to do everything, you have to be 6'9", or else it's just not going to be good. Because you see your driving dunk go up to 87. You have 87 driving, 88 standing, and a 77 driving layup. Like, come on. You're telling me that this is bad? So for weight, we're going to max it out because that really does nothing. We're actually going to go 260 because that really doesn't change the build that much. It just gives you some more strength. Wingspan. So you see your 3-point shot is down 2. Now if you move it 1 over, you don't lose any ball handling. You don't lose any, you only lose 1 3-point and 2 mid-range. So you have a 49-3, 40 or a 63 mid-range, and your steal would go up by 1, but a 48 to 49, what's that going to change? That's literally not going to change one thing. Now for rim or glass takeover, you're going to want to go with rim because rim actually does boost your speed and takeover. It boosts your vertical. It helps a lot of things, and rim takeover this year is actually pretty good. So my player builder complete. Let's see what our comparisons are. So we got Clint Capella, Tristan Thompson, and Andre Drummond. Now, once you guys get your shooting badges on this build, you will be able to shoot. Believe me, I have almost all my shooting badges, and I am 100% out of the corner. You know, like I green every shot. I don't understand. Like you say 49 3-pointer, but there's also floor general. There's also you buy boost for shooting. That can almost get you to a 60. And then if you get to this build to a 99.9, you could have a 65 3-pointer off of all that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, this build is actually disgusting when it comes to being in a corner, you know, setting screens, because you're still a big body. You're still a center. And I'm telling you guys, you will get a contact dunk every time you drive into the paint and hold the right stick back. I swear to God, I get a contact 99% of the time. So let's get into the badges here. When it comes to the badges here, you see we have 19, 7, 1, and 24. And for finishing, I'm gonna let you guys know a lot of badges in finishing are pretty useless, and some badges are like very necessary. So for me, consistent finisher, Hall of Fame, because if you think about it, when you do a hop step, you almost always get a half bar on the layup, almost always. So consistent is huge, and also Hall of Fame consistent. A lot of times, like your release just it's not the same way. It's impossible to time a layup this year, and consistent really helps with you making these like kind of contested, you know, half bar layups compared to, you know, if they're a full bar they go in, but the half bar layups that are contested, you know, a lot of times they don't go in, and that's because you don't have consistent. So fancy footwork needs to be Hall of Fame. That is how I get almost every single contact dunk off of a hop step. It's crazy. Contact, you need to have Hall of Fame. So these three are a must-have Hall of Fame. Now, you know, you guys could say other badges need to be gold or Hall of Fame, but for me, Slithery, Hall of Fame. Slithery is one of the best badges in this game. Improves a player ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. So when you're going up for a layup, it almost always triggers the best animations. So what I read on 2K Labs is, you know, like a normal 60% contested layup with Hall of Fame Slithery, that'll lower it down to 20 because of how your animation works. It lowers the percentages by like 40% just from how your animations work with the badge. So the badge is super helpful at that. Relentless, I'm going to put on silver because a lot of times you do lose a lot of energy when driving. Like when you do a hop step, you probably like lose half of your stamina. So Relentless is almost a must. And then for the last one, you know, there's not a lot of things. When you're 6'9", you don't need Giant Slayer because it only works if it's 6 inches taller than you. And you never see anyone taller than, you know, 6 inches against you. And so I put Acrobat. Acrobat is actually pretty nice because it boosts the ability to make layups that have a high degree of difficulty. Now let's get on to the shooting badges. So to start off, you know, you're going to want to have quick draw. What I have it on is I have it on silver because people are going to disrespect your shot. They're not going to jump at you. You don't need a really fast jump shot to get your jump shot off, you know. Silver is probably the perfect speed for this build. Range extender is also going to be silver because range extender has to be one of the best shooting badges in this game. In my opinion, it is the best. It's crazy. Like even if you have a pure shooting build, if you have range extender, if you have no range extender and then put on like bronze range extender, the difference is insane. Like it's even mid ranges, it's everything. So range extender is a huge badge for this. And then catch and shoot, I'm gonna put on silver. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a, actually no, I was wrong. We're gonna put catch and shoot on bronze. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a green machine on, because you know green machine is probably one of the best shooting badges also. And then for the last one we're gonna put corner specialist. Now you guys might be asking, you know, why wouldn't you want to put like corner like gold, right? Well, according to 2K Labs, actually silver or bronze are the better corner specialists than gold or Hall of Fame. That's just how this game works. It's broken, but it's literally the best percentages for the badge. So corner bronze or silver is probably the best option. You could take away green machine and put on silver corner, or you could put on silver catch and shoot. You know, this is just what I would do. So I mean, this is what I did do. So yeah, playmaking, you know, playmaking doesn't really matter. I put quick first step on because when I want to drive to the paint, I want to have a little quick first step in me, you know what I'm saying? Now for our defense and rebounding, you know, you are the center, so you're gonna want to have Hall of Fame brick wall. Now you're also going to want to have Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. And one of the most slept on badges, you know, at Hall of Fame is Rim Protector. It gives me the best animations in the game. I've never seen any animation that is better than this. It's honestly crazy how this works. Now for clamps I'm going to put silver, because clamps makes everyone pick up the ball when they're driving into you. Silver is all you need for it to really work. Pogo stick, huge badge in this game. I mean, you can spam Y in the paint with gold and you will get a contest every time with this build. Next, we're gonna go with Intimidator. We're gonna put Intimidator on gold because, you know, you're 6'9", so you're gonna, like, you know, assume that you need a little bit more, you know, intimidation in the paint, right? Nah, I'm trolling. But gold Intimidator is probably the best for this build because, I mean, you're a defending build. You want to have gold Intimidator so you keep that paint on lockdown. Chase down artist. Now you guys are gonna say, why? Like, you don't go for chase downs a lot. You know, you're in park. Chase down artist seems useless. I'm telling you guys this. Chase down artist Hall of Fame is the best badge in this game because it doesn't only work on, you know, fast break chase downs. It works. It activates all the time when you're behind someone. So if someone is a center, you know, in front of me, like kind of like boxing me out, about to go for a layup, chase down artist will help me block that shot. It'll give you the best animations. You don't know what I'm talking about, like where like they wrap around the neck type animation. You guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, chase down artist has got to be one of the best badges in this game. So yeah, these are the badge upgrades. You guys can see, you know, our finishing, right? We got our shooting, we got our defense and rebounding. And then of course, that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, man. If this helps you out, if you're gonna use this build, if you guys want to criticize, you know, do whatever you want. I don't care what y'all do except for liking the video. Not trolling. But for real, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. It's been Melo, and
I always been the realest, even regardless of how I'm feeling. Even if I think they problem not appealing, I always give out healing. My granny, she said it's good for the spirit, so you know a nigga had to go and listen. I used to be submissive while making mistakes, and I do not miss it. I just had to take care of my future children, or maybe I'm just looking way too far ahead.